What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be talking about why I should be the president of the United States of America and why I feel like we should make the limit, like the age, um, lower. All right, so first off, my father look kind of crazy right now. When I got out of school, too, like, bro, like we just going, yeah, look at me, boy. I look crazy right now. But right, so. Today, we're talking about why I think I should be the president of the United States, or why a young person should just be the president of the United States in general. And I think this for many reasons. I feel like old people need to get with time. You know what I'm saying? Like, technology has advanced, and society has advanced from what life was like when they were younger to the point, and this will go for the same thing on my generation or future generations. Damn. I'm sweaty as shit. I just got back from training football, you know what I'm saying? But like the the same thing will happen with my kids and stuff. Like I'm not gonna get 90% of the references they make. You know what I'm saying? Because like different generations, different times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but the old people they need to get with the times. You know what I'm saying? They need to understand it ain't 1989 no more. And it's not a shot at the president. It's not a shot at politics in general. Even though I think politics needs a major fix. This is just in general, like, why are we letting old people run the world? And this kind of goes back to that one video I made about stereotypes and why stereotypes are ruining the world. Because there's stereotype, or not stereotype, but there's like a belief that older people know it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a belief that if you're older, you're more experienced and you're more knowledgeable, which low key, I still have to show my grandma how to use her phone. She's not even 65 yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that whole objective of people need to like old people are more knowledgeable, not in the society we live. Maybe back in 1989, like I said, but today in today's world, no. Technology has advanced. You have to use technology to your standards, right? Right. Oh, I also want to let y'all know, I will be switching from the phone to the webcam and the laptop, which I was gonna film this video on the webcam and the laptop, but I haven't set all fully like set the microphone up and all that. So I'm not gonna do it because the quality of the video would be trash. But like back to the main topic. Like the there's so much stuff, you know what I'm saying, where it's like you can't like the world would benefit from having younger leaders, you know what I'm saying? Because like for example, military. Because we all know this is just I'm talking about the United States right now. Because that's the country I live in. But in the United States of America, um, damn it, I had something I wanted to. Oh, we all know that the military of the United States is the strongest in the world. That's not like something new to anybody unless you're living under a rock. Which maybe China has surpassed this, but hey, currently we are still the strongest. But imagine how much more stronger we would be if we had someone young leading us. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not talking about but this is where it gets miscued. I'm not talking about 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not talking about teenagers like me. I'm just mean like get some get some people in their 30s, their 20s. You know what I'm saying? Get some young people in there. You know what I'm saying? Get some young people in office in Congress. Because the insight of young people, like minds of young people, are completely different from minds of old people because of the way that they were that the way that they were taught and raised. It creates a different like their mind thinks differently. Also with technology, these old people they didn't have technology. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like younger people should take over the world. because I feel like the world in general would benefit from younger people and younger minds in office. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, maybe that's something someone could strive for. But why I think I would be a good fit for president, vote for me in the 2099 election. But why I think that I would be a good president is my ideas. You know what I'm saying? My ideas are so different from everyone else, and I have an idea of world domination. But this is not like other people in world domination. This is world domination for world peace. We weren't put on this earth to fight each other, to discriminate each other, to drag each other down. You know what I'm saying? We were put on this earth to prosper with each other, to accept one another, to support each other. But with all these different nations in the world, that idea that everyone should treat everyone equally would never work. With 187 countries, 86 countries in the world, that idea would never work in a real society, in a real world. It's like the school system. This is gonna sound stupid, but school is a scam because the ideals of school is unrealistic. You expect to put 20 kids in a classroom, all teach them in the same way, and expect everyone to get an A on it. That's unrealistic. You need to make realistic expectations. I feel like I should be president because I would make realistic expectations. You know what I'm saying? And world domination. I think the idea of world domination is good. But there's some lines you can't cross, like killing people and all that, which obviously people would die in war. But for example, it's like a Marvel movie. It's like Thanos. I think Thanos was right, and here's why I think he was right. Because like I don't know how to explain it, but like I agree with Thanos' morals, and there was something Thanos has mentioned. Some shall die. This is not his exact words, but this is basically like a summary of it. Some would have to die for others to prosper, and I 100% agree with that. I'm not saying go and kill some people just for the love of it. No, no, no. But I'm saying in war, if the war was for a good cause, I think some lives have to be spared. And y'all can say I'm crazy for that, but am I necessarily wrong? You feel me? Cause like it would be hard to unite every single country in the world, so war would have to happen. You know what I'm saying? But morals also play a part in it because if I'm saying I want to dominate the world for power and to do this and to do that, no. Um, and I was actually talking with my history teacher about this. The original ideals of communism. I'm not saying I support communism whatsoever, but the ideals of it, the ideals that money doesn't matter, the ideals that everybody's equal to one another, those are good ideals. You know how much pain, war, and suffering money brings? And if everyone was now, communism would never work. A communist society would never work because it would always have to be someone leading the others. That's what I'm saying. If I ruled a country, it would not be a communist country. One, because a dictatorship isn't good, and two, like a communist society would never work because someone would have to be above everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like communism doesn't work. But in a society where everyone is equal to each other and government doesn't exist, here's why I say a one person. But then again, you can also make the argument that democracy is the idea to go. if every country united under one world power, a new world order, some should say, everyone if everyone became a democracy, if the nation of the world, which we call Earth, um, was a democracy, then I would agree with that. Because if everyone voted one person to be the leader, and everyone, but here's the thing: the problem with the United States is the people's votes technically doesn't matter because the final votes go to Congress. That's the whole Abe Lincoln situation and the Civil War because the people's votes didn't matter. So in a democracy, the people's votes would matter. You know what I'm saying? But it would be hard for. That's why if you're gonna go on world domination, it would have to span centuries, long after you. You know what I'm saying? Because you would not be able to unite the entire world in one lifetime. Maybe not even two lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe not even three lifetimes. It would take centuries, thousands of years to unite the whole world. But you can start it. You know what I'm saying? That's my take on it. If everyone united to one country in peace, um, it was a real democracy where the people's votes was what truly mattered. And something like Congress wouldn't exist in my perfect world. At the end of the day, it's unrealistic. This wouldn't happen. It's impossible to unite the entire world just because the way history has happened, the way that people have divided, the different languages, different ethnicities. Not everyone can unite, and not everyone's gonna learn one language magically. You know what I'm saying? Not 8 to 12 billion people on the earth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like unrealistic expectations. Same thing with the school system, which I'm making a video on the school system. But state of affairs, where have I been? The whole world keeps asking, where is Iceman? Um, I just haven't been making videos. Okay, like I just haven't had the time for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a video on Drake coming up soon. Um, 10 out of 10 album. I fucked with Iceman. Iceman and Habibi. I don't know. I think that's how you say Habibi. So, sorry if I didn't say that right, but I love those two albums. Maid of Honor had some good songs on it, but I had like two. I didn't really mess with it. It's too clubby for me. I didn't really like. I don't like that side of Drake, but taking Drake over Kendrick Lamar any day of the week. But yeah. So I got braces. If y'all couldn't tell in the video, I got braces. Haven't nerfed me yet. Still getting baddies, still getting biddies, you know what I'm saying? Still him. Um and yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. So if y'all like today's video, like, subscribe, and turn the post notifications on. Please, it would support your boy. And I'll see you on the next one, probably coming tomorrow. I'm not gonna make a false promise that I'm gonna drop another video tonight because I know for sure I'm not. I'm not. So tomorrow's video might be on the computer if I can get it to work. If not, it'll be back in this room on the phone. So yep. Deuces.